Hey guys, welcome to the Grizzled Beagle playthrough. This is Kreslif.
This is Doogie Dingo.
And this is Joseph.
Today we are playing Pain Train. It is a user-created map based on a train, which is completely what we should be doing considering I complained about not playing on a train during the GoldenEye mod.
It says it's only available at L4D but I clearly got it from the Steam Workshop. So, false advertising.
I got it.
This has
I
lost
got
my
it from
confidence.
GameMaps.com.
Well, I'm happy that you got it from Game Maps, which is the umbrella site of L4Dmaps.com.
Oh, is it? I did not know that.
Yes, now you've learned something about stuff.
I did learn
And knowing
something.
is half the battle.
Mm-hmm.
G.I. Joe.
How do we feel about this typeface? It feels a bit happy to me.
No,
It's
the pain. I mean, the
It's a
pain.
pain train.
I think the pain
Wow.
looks like a pain. It looks like a pain that you would see like in a cartoon with like a pow or a bang or something.
I feel like the pain is definitely
Like, came out
dominant
of an
over the
Acme
train.
box.
So I feel like the focus here is clearly on the pain rather than the train.
Well, because you have a dark font, on a darkish background, I mean, train tends to just kind of blend in a little bit as well.
That was elegantly put.
Well, they have some nice motion blur in this. It is nice motion blur.
Nice. I feel like I'm about to throw up. What are you talking about? I feel as if I'm extremely drunk.
So is this map a lesser version of
When
Murder
you're
on the
not
Orient
extremely
Express? Because clearly no one dies in this.
That remains to be seen. Look, I've played through this, and the bots are not terribly good at handling the train.
Motion. I do have to say, it's
Yeah.
actually really cool that we are actually on a moving train.
Oh,
and there
boy.
goes Johnson.
And by bots, I
right,
think
so-
I meant Johnson.
Somebody explain why I can't jump off the train? I'm definitely gonna
No,
need.
no.
Now the rest of you have to die so we can start over. I mean, this clearly has to begin again. And let me know which one of you is about to die because I want to spectate it. Now don't go much farther. I still have to play. I just wanted to know if you jump off if you would
Okay,
die.
fine. Yeah, you will die very horribly.
Well, I actually know that now. It made a
Um,
wonderful crunching noise
you
as
don't know
Coach
he's
struck the
dead.
ground.
All
You
right,
don't know he's
I'll go
dead.
next. I'll go next.
Okay, I'm spectating you. Let's see this happen.
Hold on, let me get up high.
Why don't you
Let
just
me
go
get
to
on
the safe room and then kill yourself there as you continue to run through the level? There you go.
Whee!
Oh, you went through the
Oh,
ground.
that's water.
Wow, you went
That's
far
water.
back. That was a quick. Ow, I am jockey.
All right, Jockey
Rochelle,
gonna
no.
take care of this for us.
Yeah,
Well, Jockey
you know
can't
what?
really run you off.
Oh, come on, Jockey.
Oh,
We're gonna
oh,
go for a
oh,
ride.
come on.
Jockey. Let's go for a ride.
Then Jockey knows nothing of science.
What is Rochelle,
Yeah, Rochelle
doing?
does
Rochelle
not
is
like
jumping
this.
in place. Yeah, Rochelle is extremely confused.
Come on, Jockey. Oh, Jockey did not want to go for a ride.
Jockey took you for a ride. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Oh,
teleport.
there's Rochelle.
Teleport. Well done.
Get him, Jockey. Get him. Get him.
You know what? I am angry at that
Whee!
Jockey.
And he continues to fall. He's still falling.
And Rochelle is
Whee!
extremely confused.
All right, so I consider that first try a
Right,
success.
now Johnson has established that you do die when you fall off the train.
So
Well, I mean, it was for the Let's Play.
Yeah,
it was for the Let's Play.
tickets for realism.
We are completionists.
Well, I mean, then again, we really don't know that we died. We just know that we're no longer on the train.
That's true. Could just be a
We
disqualification.
have not accomplished our goals, though.
More testing is in order.
Oh, also, I don't know if you can hear it, but a guy's talking to us on the radio, basically saying, "Hey, come on down to the front of the train, and we'll take you to the evac." And then
Yeah, that's what
he
the
comes
last
on
person said.
he comes on later and says that, well, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not, but basically, while he's in the front of the train, he gets bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can
thanks
kind of
for
hear it.
ruining
I would
it
really
for us,
have to
Dingo.
overpower the sound for us to be able to hear it.
Well, I'm sure everybody knows that. I think the only person who saved us that doesn't end up dead eventually is the boat driver in the parish, isn't it?
You don't know that
He
the
just
boat people
leaves.
from you know did the boat people from Death Toll die? I don't think we ever established whether or not they die.
Death Toll.
Oh,
I honestly, we play Death Toll so little, I forget what the thing
Really?
from,
Death
like
Toll
the
was
finale
one
from
of the
Death
bigger
Toll's even
maps we
like.
played.
I like Death Toll.
It's the boat one from from Left 4 Dead.
I know, I like it. I'm saying it's a good map. We don't
I know.
play it
I'm
enough.
saying I don't think they ever say that those boat drivers die, so those boat drivers might still be alive.
So maybe what the people at Steam are trying to teach us is that boats are the safest place in a zombie apocalypse. Oh, there's a jockey.
Oh no, the Dingo, you alerted the horde. How dare you, sir?
No, the C-130 that passed overhead alerts the horde. I don't know if we saw it though.
I didn't see it. I was indoors.
No, we've
This
already
is-
established the safest place to be during a zombie apocalypse is News Chopper 5.
Does this ever get
That's
like difficult
no, that's
or
the
anything?
safest place for News Chopper 5. It's not difficult because all the zombies are coming at us down a narrow corridor and we're all funneling our fire straight forward. Not difficult. Very, very interesting visually, though.
So-
anyway, here's the other.
No, it is.
So far, the most
Here's the
difficult
other
thing.
radio.
The most difficult thing I've encountered is the constant temptation to throw myself onto the ground because there's so many openings, and that's a genuine difficulty.
Hello. New weapons.
This is the medical train.
Really? Are you killing the zombie inside the cage? That's just mean.
Did anybody see
Well, no, I don't want
Snowpiercer?
them to suffer.
What makes you think it's suffering?
Oh, well, they will. Don't worry.
But seriously, did
This is
anybody
a
see
very bleak-
Snowpiercer, the film?
No.
Okay,
No.
well,
I
Johnson,
haven't
you're,
seen it
you're
yet.
going to want to go first.
all references
It
will
is
be
on
pointless.
Netflix.
Yes, it's on Netflix.
I heard it was
Johnson,
good.
you're going to want to go
It's
first.
fantastic. Yeah, I'm going. Do I look like I'm going first, or do I look like that
No, I'm
there's a
just saying,
zombie
you're gonna
stuck in
wanna
my
go
face?
Hey, Johnson, you want to go first?
Oh God, it's a rhinoceros. Oh no, it's just a tank. The Conductor, the Borderlands ripoff.
Here comes the pain
Hey, Johnson.
train.
Johnson, you
Mhm.
want to go first?
Thank you.
Man,
All
tank
right.
death. Ow, ow,
All
ow.
right.
My teammates did more damage to me than the tank did.
Well, the tank never reached us because it was fundamentally flawed in terms of where he was placed. Up the ladder. I'm on the engine. Why not?
I
Cutscene.
thought this was yeah, one of the few times you'll actually see a cutscene, a first-person cutscene as well. Actually, this one was rather interesting. All right,
Oh,
so there's the
Tabitha,
zombie that
no.
bit the dude. Guy's a Coke drinker. No, I'll just stop the train. Everything should be
That's
fine.
what he
I don't
did.
see any.
From-
He got bit in the knee. Why is there blood all over there?
Oh, that's where he keeps his
Because
knee.
he clutched his
Yeah.
knee?
Uh-oh. Oh, no!
Kersplosion.
Kersplosion. Kersplat. Sploosh.
Yep, kersploosh.
Oh,
Biff. Bang. Bap.
now there's something
Fat,
else
fat.
everywhere.
Okay, I went
Oh,
idle during
Not
that.
idle.
Yeah.
That's how long
Blink.
the cutscene was. Fundamental flaw with cutscenes
So,
on Left 4 Dead.
Are we, Alright, so... Are we Bruce Willis? We survived the train wreck. Are we Bruce Willis? Alright. Yeah.
Are you suggesting that we're in an M. Night Shyamalan movie?
We are still taking survivors, so get
Yes.
as you can. Two hurt still here. But we can hold out.
We were the Xanders
Better
all
heal
along.
and take another med kit.
Are you serious? I lost 4 health in that. You need to leave me a med kit.
I actually have the lowest health here, okay?
I think you're doing that just in support of the mod.
It's very dangerous, guys. This mod is extremely difficult and super hard.
Take lots of friendly fire.
Yeah, this
it's
was a
dangerous,
dingo
I
suggestion,
tell ya.
so you have to prove it's challenging. So I'm going to
I
need you to put
apologize for
yourself in
nothing.
front of a lot of zombies.
Well, also, this is a dingo challenge. So, does this game stand alone as another game?
I think the mod stands alone as a standalone campaign.
No, but would
I'm
you pay
talking about, like,
$60
you have a
for it?
mod-
That
No,
is
no,
the
you're-
that is the
you're-
test.
Would I pay $60 for a full game like this? Not just this by itself, no, but
Then it is not a good
you
mod.
had a
You need to
whole-
go back to the video because it was a pretty straightforward and clear-cut argument you were making.
Okay, when I meant mod in that sense, maybe I was referring to, like,
Ah!
mutations.
I just picked up a giant tree.
Yeah, we're
all
massive. The
picked up
real
drunk.
question is, where did you put it?
Oh, it's in my pocket.
You know where.
There's is the raft loaded in for anybody else?
Yep.
Nope. We're
All I see is
levitating above
ropes.
the water.
We are floating with ropes. I actually really like this part.
It's
I
peaceful.
like the music choice.
There's the C-130 again. I assume that's a C-130. I don't know. Crustle, you're a resident military expert. Is that C-130?
It looks close enough.
It was actually a
Close enough
Nazi
for government work.
triplane.
A Gotha.
It was the Red Baron.
Burst fire.
Anybody see that movie?
What movie?
The one with Red Baron?
Is that the title?
I don't remember.
Who's in it?
The
No,
Red
I didn't
Baron.
see the movie either. Yeah, it's about the Red Baron, so I'm assuming the Red Baron's in it.
Okay. The only movie in recent memory I can think of is Fly Boys. That
I didn't see
had
Which one was that?
that had what's his face? James Franco. James Franco.
There's 1941 with Jim Belushi.
Okay.
That was actually a pretty good movie.
Jim Belushi is dead.
So? Dead people
Are
can't
you
be funny?
suggesting that
Oh, we're not
James
allowed.
No, they
we're not
can't.
allowed to laugh at dead people anymore.
As soon as dead people die, they cease to be funny. Cultural rules. Then they must
I
be
don't know.
tragic.
That is an intrinsically flawed argument because Hitler jokes continue to be funny.
Nope, just sad.
Well, Hitler's not actually dead.
Oh, he actually is still alive.
No, he is. Leica killed
Oh,
him.
I can move. I just figured out I can move. The question is, can I push someone else off the raft?
They're coming from the left. They're coming from the left too.
Well, good. I'm finally taking some damage.
We're not. The raft is. And the only damage you were taking is from me shooting you in the face with a high-powered military rifle.
That's the best kind of damage to take.
I want to know if she
Oh, that's
incaps,
good.
if she'll
Good
float
voice.
off into the water.
I feel like I'm in one of those glass-bottom boats. We're gonna lose this because you guys are terrible at defending things.
Rochelle's helping. She's using her body to bind together the wood.
Guys, we are really about to die.
Yep, there we go. We're dead.
Hello!
Yep, there we go.
My water allergy kicked in.
I'm gonna blame Rochelle.
Oh
for
no,
that.
the whole train? Oh no!
What, really?
That didn't count as a safe room.
What?
There's a bug.
No.
It's time to
That
blitz.
didn't count as a safe room. Oh, they didn't expect us to suck that bad.
Apparently
Oh,
no
how
one
did
has
that
ever
happen?
died in testing. Not a single soul has ever died during the testing of this
I
mod.
played that level. It's really hard to dive there. It really is. We're just terrible.
I was kind of shooting
All right,
Rochelle
blitzkrieg.
instead of zombies.
Blitzing.
Well, you were shooting Rochelle instead of zombies?
That's oh,
I
you are
forgot
the
the train.
And he never gets to come back because there's no safe room.
Jerk.
well. There may not be safe room, but there will be places for them to spawn. Like I said, computers do not like this train.
Yeah, when you watch back this video, if either of you do, you're gonna be very upset with my performance on the raft.
Were you shooting Rochelle?
Nothing but Rochelle.
That may have,
explains why
that
our
may have
raft is going
explained.
underwater.
Yeah, that may have explained what was happening. Although I do have to admit, I enjoy the fact that they coded in a sinking effect for the raft. That was good.
And then we
Well, you
died
got
in
part-
6 inches of
The
water.
whole fact that we were hovering down the river on ropes.
I could actually see the raft, so I didn't get to enjoy that.
This must be in the future. It must be in the future because the technology for hover ropes has not quite been perfected yet.
Well, even in the movie, hoverboards didn't work on water.
That's true.
They
They
did.
did.
You just had to get up enough speed.
They were pretty ineffective.
You're pretty ineffective,
That really hurts. That was very uncalled for.
but it's accurate.
Actually, I don't remember what you said. What was it?
Why do you hate me?
Was it ineffective? Ineffective. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It might be accurate.
I'm gonna stand on top of this
Considering
jeep
your
and see if
raft
I can.
performance, yeah, I'd say it's pretty effective.
Okay, so apparently I broke the game. There's no tank.
Oh, we
Oh
all
no, I
have to be up
actually
here.
get down off the.
Come
does
on,
not
Rochelle.
fall.
Should I
if
go
somehow-
first? It seems important I
Michelle,
go
what are you
first.
doing? There we go.
Yeah, I think you should go first.
Yeah, Johnson, it's very important that you go first.
I love how
Hey guys, Borderlands ripoff.
Yeah.
I feel like we've done this before.
Deja vu. Oh, that was
Alright.
fun. Hooray!
Oh, we gotta go through the cutscene again. Oh.
Is there no
Ah,
skip
this
cutscene
is
button?
This is all because of Johnson.
It is all because of Johnson.
You know, at least I kept this from being a 5-minute video.
What? Just in case anybody wanted to see all of the neat little things in this again. I like the scene itself tells a story. It's like you know something happened here.
There's the toilet. Something
Yeah, the
definitely
guy
happened there.
The guy was pooing inside the conductor car. That's what was happening.
He said,
And it
I think
was
I'll
like
drive the
hatch was
train
sealed.
and then poo for a bit.
The hatch was sealed, so I mean, you know, it's rank in there.
I didn't even see a.
Yeah, I saw the
gas
18
tank
wheeler.
that time.
Well, see, the first time I saw the trailer, but I didn't see the truck. This time I saw the truck, but no trailer.
All right. Look, all that's important at this point is to gather the trees. You must gather all the trees.
Oh, and there's
All
also
right, are
an
you
ammo.
actually gonna
There's
shoot
also an ammo
zombies
pile.
this time, Johnson?
Well, yeah, I guess. Now that I know you can actually die and that it takes you back to the beginning, which isn't, is just time consuming.
Look, we're actually in Final Destination, that didn't count. All right, that was just some sort of weird premonition that you had. Everything is fine.
We can hold out for you as long as you can.
Huzzah!
Medkits for everyone.
All right. Is there a pistol back here? Nope. Okay.
All right, up the hill. Everything is fine. Nothing is terrible.
I was just blocked by a tree. That was the hardest thing I've encountered so far.
Okay, we can't collect things yet. Not until everyone gets down.
They have to spawn in, I think.
Come here, tree.
Yep, they
Well,
spawn
they're
in.
here.
All right, Johnson, see, there's also an ammo pile. You have to pick ammo pile and ropes, and then construct the raft.
So we can take it with us.
It's an interesting gimmick. It's an interesting gimmick. Okay, I've got I've got 2 of the logs. 2 out of 3 logs.
Shooting zombies. I'm doing as I'm told.
Kreslov, can you see any?
I can see 2.
2 logs. 2 out of 3 logs. Well, that's better than nothing. And there's the...
That actually is an AC-130. At least by my best Call of Duty educated guess.
Well, I think that was just a
rolling down the
C-130. The AC-130 is the attack variant, isn't it? The one with all the guns on it?
I have no idea. Again, educated by Call of Duty. Do not trust anything I say on that subject. I actually think that, like in actual war zones, the papers on the street are glued to the floor because that's how they are on Call of Duty.
Well,
And when you shoot people, money falls out?
Yeah, and by all means, small structures on the street are completely indestructible even in the face of huge bombs.
Okay, hold on. Rochelle, take that side. And Johnson, be on the side with Rochelle. Face to the right. Kreslov and I will be on the
Rochelle is
face
spinning
to the
like
left.
a top, so I would not use her as a reference point.
We're going to lose if we don't pick up the pace here.
Jeez, I'm shooting everything that walks up.
Like,
I'm
I'm
not
fine.
shooting Rochelle at all. Just not shooting her should get us through. Because that seemed to be my biggest mistake. We've done it. Aw,
No, we're
Nope,
still
we're
quite a ways
still-
away.
are you kidding? This thing is
I
blazing
think
down
we're
the
halfway.
river.
More coming from the right.
Grizzled Beagle not working as a team.
That's kind of what we do. Hey, does anybody know if we shoot the
Rochelle,
raft, does it hurt it?
I don't know, you should try.
Let's not find out. I don't
Anybody
wanna
have a
play through
grenade
the
launcher
entire
or
thing.
shotgun?
No, I'm
Molotov.
using the Tommy
Well,
gun.
what we learned from playing Holdout was that melee weapons really destroy barricades better.
Yeah, I actually like that mod. Somebody just laid into me. Thank you for that. Apparently, I'm the new Rochelle.
She's probably just mad at you from what happened last time.
No, the computer can't hurt me. Laws of Robotics, Isaac Asimov. Do your homework.
3 laws of robotics.
God, that was such
Yeah,
a terrible
I can't
movie.
get off.
What, iRobot?
Yeah, I really didn't like that
Well, it's,
movie.
it's based on something that's likely a better story, although I have not written it. I just know that the laws are attributed to Asimov.
It just
I think
wasn't.
Our
Oh,
Robot was
Rochelle.
actually a series
Rochelle
of
is
short
getting-
stories, wasn't it?
It
Oh,
may
I'm
be.
smoked.
For all I know, it may be.
Yeah, I'll just kill the smoker and the jockey, boys. Nobody worry about it. It's fine.
Okay. Seems generous, but okay.
You're perfectly fine. Okay.
All right, so let's see here. I don't know. Johnson, what did you think about the raft ride? Out of the 3 of us, you're the only one who hasn't played this mod yet. So
We've actually done
that was your
something
first time
like
going
that
through it.
before. Do you recall one that we did? It's the infinite ammo.
yeah,
Infinite ammo. We
Yeah.
did one. Yeah. So I've done something like it before. That one was probably a little bit more polished, I guess.
well, I remember that
think
one.
the
It was
last
like
one we
we had to
did-
run along beside it, didn't we?
There was
So
several
there
you
were
things.
could
certain
run, you
parts
could
where you
ride
had
it
to-
or run along beside it.
I seem to remember that one being a
Yeah,
little bit
either
more
or.
exciting, but it was also visually rather bad, if I remember. So,
I think with that one, you could actually get off the raft and run around if you needed to.
yeah. This
Whereas
one,
the one we just played, you had to stay on the raft.
this one actually melts your legs if you jump down into the water.
It will do
Well, I mean,
that
they
gimmick
do-
again later.
They do say before you get on the raft that there's something wrong with the water.
There's
Yeah,
something
so,
wrong
I mean,
with
there's
the water.
there's justification for it. There's a number
Think-
pad here that for
think,
whatever reason
Dante's
fades out
Peak.
when you go away.
Oh yeah,
This
Dante's
number
Peak.
pad fades out. Look, Johnson, can you see?
I already
Oh,
left.
you are the worst cameraman.
I am the cameraman.
You're the worst cameraman.
Yeah,
Take
I,
this
I was,
rebar.
I was quoting Blood Diamond.
Let's see. I
To
wish I had
melee
him.
or not to melee? That is the
I wish
question.
I'd taken a. Rochelle, where
Gordon
you
Freeman.
at? So the way this it should work if we were being pro, which we're totally not. But if we were being pro, you would need 2 people who are crouched in the front with melee, and then 2 people in the back with piercing weapons like hunting rifle or military rifle. Are you guys ready?
You know
by
what?
the way,
I'm gonna hit the radio.
all right, let's do it.
Ah, everything's black.
Ah! All right,
All right, I'm gonna be
Alright,
meleeing
I'm gonna-
up front. So if you don't
Alright.
want to get hit continuously, don't stand in
Yeah.
front of me.
The ramp has been giving me a shitload of
Alright.
problems the last few
Johnson, I will.
days. Keep the zombies out of the hole.
All right, I will also stay crouched on the right-hand side. Kreslov, you stay crouched on the left-hand side. Johnson, if I were you, I would
I will stay crouched where I
stand
stay
up and
crouched.
shoot over my head.
What about into your head?
See, I've already hit Rochelle once.
We're dragging metal on a tarmac. Wouldn't this be sending up sparks like crazy?
Not when you're going this speed.
You would think. We'd at least be hearing a scraping sound. Then again, it may not be all the way on.
Why are we not taking
It
that
may not be
jet?
all the way on.
Because all of us wouldn't fit. And look, if you look inside the C-130, there's a whole bunch of supplies and stuff in there.
Yeah, but we don't want
That's the
Rochelle.
reason why he's.
We could probably fit 3 of us in there.
Well, and we will, but he's really slow. Like he has to taxi to the actual runway. This isn't the actual runway.
No, I was talking about that jet. Talking about taking the jet.
Right.
I can't do tricks in this
we
plane.
don't have the keys. We don't have the keys.
Do jets use
Ow,
keys?
ow.
I
don't
assume.
know.
I don't know.
Humvees
I've
don't.
never.
We have that on record. Ah!
What, that Humvees don't?
Yeah, Humvees do not have keys. Has been brought up in 3 separate LPs, counting this one.
Hey guys, Humvees don't have keys,
Because they
and Johnson should go first. Also, if you see me pull up at your house and pull out a cooler, you should probably just run.
Now, just so you know,
If
I
I've
know
ever-
this isn't limited. I repeat myself a lot, but I like knowing when these things have been repeated. It gives me comfort.
I find comfort in in repetition.
I do.
In repetition. In repetition.
Isn't that the basis of all comfort?
No, I can be perfectly comfortable with something I've never experienced before.
That's true, like a frozen beanbag. When your testicles are particularly...
It was more like a whole bunch of frozen paintballs.
a beanbag
I
of
just want to
frozen
point out that Rochelle is
paintballs.
killing herself by continuously trying to get in front of me.
Death by teammate.
It's like death by
this
cop.
is. Alright, so Johnson, this is the second time that they've reused this gimmick. Alright, we are effectively trapped in a very slow-moving platform. It's become an on-rail shooter.
Yay,
which
rail
I actually
shooters,
like.
everyone's
A lot of-
favorite.
A lot of people hate.
Yeah, I really don't like rail shooters.
I do. I dig rail shooters.
Okay, I mean,
know everybody
to each his
complains
own.
about-
I'm
No,
not
I
a
know.
fan.
I know, but like a lot of people complain about like Call of Duty where you have the turret sections and stuff like that. I actually really dig those. So I never really understood why people hate them so much. So you're saying you don't like these?
No,
Can you
I-
give me some kind of reason why?
As far as rail shooters, I dislike the inability to move and to make choices. It pretty much decides that you're going to shoot these people rather than take coverage. It's just very limited. When better things came out, I lost all taste for rail shooters. Huzzah!
Oh, I boomed.
But you really liked Star Fox, right? I mean, the
I mean,
The Star Fox you could actually
argument could be made that
Star Fox was
is
fun, but
effectively a rail
it's
shooter.
also old technology, and stuff has gotten better since then. I mean,
Well, but Star Fox you could still move.
yeah, and you
Within
had a
a
lot of
certain-
flexibility.
within a certain
That wasn't really a
confinement.
rail
I mean, at
shooter.
the
I wouldn't
same-
count that as a rail shooter.
I
even
would
though
consider that a rail shooter
it's still
because
fairly
you were on
limited.
a somewhat set path, and yeah, you can wiggle around a little bit, but there's still.
Well, even that is above most rail shooters. Usually it moves you, and all you can move is the reticle.
See, I actually really enjoy that because it allows me to focus more on shooting and less on positioning.
Hey, that's fine.
It's one of the reasons, like, whenever we play Halo or something, I like to be the turret gunner. Go away,
A
zombie,
position
just want
I
his
am more
presence.
than willing to let you have. Although
I
we
never
don't play
liked being
Halo
the driver
anymore.
in those games.
Bye, Rochelle.
She literally cannot get off.
Don't help her up.
But
Do not
I
help
love
up.
her. I love her.
So are we supposed to back up, or?
Hang on, we're getting the hell
Yeah, we're done.
All right,
Bye,
so
Rochelle.
yeah, that's the end. We said I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again.
Or Rochelle won't be back anytime soon.
The
She's
pain train.
deceased. That really, I
Alright.
think that's the Serious Sam. Isn't that the Serious Sam font?
I don't know.
How did we die 3 times? How did we die 3 times?
Well, because
Extra
the first
effort.
time we all jumped off the train. The second time, Jotham decided to focus on killing Rochelle.
And the third
Yeah,
time
that
was
was
more of an
nice.
existential death.
It was the long death. Maybe it counts the train. Maybe it counts the crashing of the train as a death.
I don't know. I feel like it should count death by boredom in there somewhere.
Oh, that was not boring. All right. Let's
All right.
we'll start over then. All right, let's talk about final thoughts. Jotsam, final thoughts.
Better let somebody else go first.
Okay, Kreslev, final thoughts.
I'll say this: this is not the first time I've played through it. I did play through it earlier today. It's definitely better the first time. The first time the gimmicks are really new. It's a lot of fun. The second time playing through, the gimmicks just got kind of old. The inability to move. I mean, I understand it, but to do it twice, the whole conductor, the actual having a boss was kind of fun. The train was fun. I actually really enjoyed the train section. Yeah, it was kind of easy. Maybe somehow having zombies come in from the side or the back, maybe starting us in the middle of the train. That way you can justify having zombies come in from the back. Might have made it a little bit more challenging, a little bit better.
Yeah, how did we get on the caboose of the train, by the way? Like, it never really... Excuse me, I hiccuped.
It really wasn't a caboose,
Never really
it was
explained
just an end.
Excuse me, I'm 5. The end of every train is the caboose. Regardless of whether or not it is an actual caboose.
But yeah, that was my
train
main
caboose.
thing. My main thing is maybe if we started us out in the middle of a train, maybe have some passenger sections that you could have some different rooms and kind of thing. That kind of thing might have made it a little bit more challenging because you could have spawned zombies in a few different locations. Might have helped. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Dingo?
Okay, as opposed to most of the mods that we do, where we're always like, well, this is probably designed to be a versus map. I actually think that this is designed to be a single-player map, which is weird for a 4-player campaign, but I actually think this was designed for a single player in mind. Where it has the forced zoom in on the tank, and it has the cutscene where you're looking through the window and all other stuff. Like, it lends itself more to being a single player experience. It's actually really good in terms of its set pieces. Now, I will say that it feels unfinished. I feel like there's 3 more levels that should have been added in, but the person basically just kind of ran out of ideas. But the stuff that they tried to do, I think they did well. And Johnson, you've said before that you think the key to success is accomplishing what you set out to do. And in that case, I think that this was a successful campaign. I liked it. It was just me. And you're right, though, Kreslov. The first time was better. The first time always is better. But I mean, it's still fun. It's not something that I would be like every night, oh guys, we should play Pain Train again. But it's still fun.
Yeah, you probably won't be saying that anytime soon. All right, in terms of what I have to say on it, there's a couple of points. One of the biggest one is the raft and the airplane, you're fused to a spot. It essentially does become a rail shooter. Although you have very little movement. And what's bad about that is it renders all special infected totally unusable. So
there's only boomers and spitters.
Other than boomers and spitters, nothing else can be done. And even the boomers and spitters are pretty ineffective because the infected are already running towards you, so blinding is the only thing that comes with it. And the spitter goo tend to fall off. It didn't tend to stick to anything, and you kind of had to do that, otherwise it would be instant death. So it's just fundamentally flawed with Left 4 Dead. With another game, maybe it's not so flawed, but this one it made very poor use of the actual assets that belong to the game. The second thing being something like the tank, very interesting in the way that they presented it, very polished in terms of graphics and things like that, but they put him in a position where he runs straight towards you and is instantly killed. So if this is in any way meant to be played on normal, then that is a total failure. If they intended it for higher difficulty levels, maybe it becomes more challenging, but it was very, very dull to just sit and shoot common infected nonstop, and that one tank that dies effortlessly.
Well, I will say this, though, and in regards to that, I mean, you think it's so, I mean, we think it's really easy on normal, but that would have been almost instant death on a higher difficulty because there's almost no sides on the train.
So much health. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not assessing without actually playing
it instantly.
Well, the only way I could think of for them to make the tank more dangerous, the only way that I could think of for them to make the tank more dangerous in that particular setting would be to give him, no, not guns, but like the golf carts or something, like the movable items that he
Again, that
could
would have been
throw.
instant death
like
on
that
such
he,
a small.
yeah, and that's the thing though, is that since you're essentially trapped. So, okay, so let me put it like this: it's the two things that people of our gaming generation hate the most: corridor shooters and rail shooters. That's what this has been the entire time. I
There is
actually
Well, no,
don't
one.
have a
there's an
problem
easy-
with those, but that's what it's been. It's been a corridor shooter and a rail shooter.
There's one other strategy
Well,
Well,
for
no,
the
no, no,
tank
because here's
that could be done.
here's what they could have done. If they would have added in something so like I mean I know it was supposed to be more of a military train, but they would have had like compartments of some kind, like rooms, like actual sleeping quarters. They could have run you through there. That could have added some place for the tank to move around, or a dining car perhaps. That could have added some space
Well,
in for the
it was a
tank to move
medical
around.
train. It was a like a medical supply train, because you saw that we went through the labs and where they
Well,
were.
I
They actually had
understand.
the
I'm just trying
cages
to
for
think
infected and stuff.
I'm trying to think of something that would have made it more challenging. Maybe.
Yeah,
At the
I agree. A lot
beginning,
of
we
them were,
we
like,
passed around
supply
several
cars.
blocks of items that you could not see around. You had to weave around. If they were to place those between you and the tank, he would at least have to show only glimpses of himself as he moved towards you, rather than just running directly at you.
Yeah. And he can also jump on the top and bypass, whereas you're having to weave in and out. He can literally just hop on the tops.
Yeah, so give him
Again,
some
I mean, I'm
space,
not-
and that would also
I'm just-
keep you from being knocked off instantly.
And
Yeah,
I
put
mean,
some
I'm just
rails
trying to
up.
think of things to
Yeah.
improve. I mean, I enjoyed it overall. I enjoyed it. I'm just trying to think of some improvements maybe that could have been done.
Visually, because I think they were really going more for style over substance. But visually speaking, I think that they did an excellent job. I think that visually speaking, it was an excellent campaign.
There was a lot of nice polished things.
It feels unfinished. It just feels unfinished. It
I
feels
think
like there
it
should have
feels-
been more.
I think it feels nice visually, but poorly executed. Just not really thought out in
Yeah.
terms of how it affects the player.
Also, if you die after the train wreck, you should restart at the train wreck. Not
Yeah.
like that should count as a safe room.
That if it is a glitch, makes it does seem like nobody died during the actual testing of it. That it was meant to be really easy.
With bots, it is really easy. Like, I'll tell you that right now. I mean, when you have bots, it's stupid easy. But we only had one bot and one person who was effectively working as a counter bot.
At least I got 28 minutes out of that thing.
All right.
That's what she
so, anyone else have anything else to add?
Sploosh.
Nope. Sploosh.
All right. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe. Also, pop over to our Facebook page, give that a like. Pop over to our Twitter feed, give that a follow. Steam group. We have a Steam group, and at least one of us plays on the Steam group.
That would be me. That would be the dingo.
And also, hey, if you have an idea, or you have a comment, or you want to tell us that you liked us, hated us, or felt completely indifferent about what we were doing, leave it in the comments section below. We would love to hear from you.
I do love the
for
indifferent
Grizzled
ones.
Beagle playthroughs. This is Grizzled.
I'm generally ambivalent. This is Dookie Dingo.
And this is Johnson.
We hope you had as
Who's
much
going through
fun.
second puberty.
Yeah, my voice really
Watching.
just cracked.
This is Johnson.
That means my
We
voice will
hope you guys
become
had as much
deeper.
fun
Deeper.
watching as
Hello, this is
Johnson
Johnson.
had killing Rochelle.
She dead.